sprite modulate. Okay, and how long do we want our animations to be? Yeah, 1 second. Seems about right. Alright, so let's just zoom in so that we get that 1 second. And if we want it continuous and we want a cubic, and I think we just fade down to 0. 0 opacity and to black. Alright, so that star is just going to fade away. Right, now let's add another track for our light, and I think we want to just grab our light's scale, and we will just scale that cubically up a little bit to begin with. Right, so we'll scale it up to 1.5 by 1.5, and then scale it right down. Okay. And we may as well do a little bit of scaling. Oh, hi, Tenorus. How's it going? Didn't see you there. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm just going to pop the star a little bit at the same time. Maybe not 1.5. We'll just put it like a 1.1. Really soft. And then all the way back down to 0. And we want cubic. Right? Do you maybe want to spin or anything? I think that's fine. Okay. So then what we want to do is we want to jump back into our star, right? And then let's grab our animation player on ready. So we have a reference to it. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, and that's going to be animation player, right? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to say animation player dot play timeout. You can see VS Studio Code trying to be way too helpful. And then we can say animation player dot connect animation finished to self on animation player animation. I can just say Q3. Okay. So now what we expect to happen is when the game changes phase all the stars die simultaneously, and they just fade out. Oh, hello, SFG DQEF. I'm not even gonna try. Thanks for the follow. Okay, so something's wrong. I forgot. I must have hidden something. Oh, what? Does our sprite? That's odd. Alright, here we go. So I can pick up a few stars before the time runs out. And all the stars go away, and we're left with just weapons for the death match at the end. Right? I can still collide with some of these stars. Okay, so the reason why that's happening is because our handler is taking the wrong number of arguments, and so the Q3 is not getting called. So if I open up our animation player, what we'll find is we'll find a signal here, and we're supposed to get the string of the animation name. So when I do this handler, we can't do this. We have to call it on animation player animation finish. Right? I tried to take a shortcut, but so unfortunately in Godot, animation name, if animation name equals the timeout animation, then Q3, right? So if you don't accept the correct number of arguments in a handler, then it will never trigger, and it will fail silently, which is quite, I think, quite a common reason for bugs. Okay, cool. So I think we just want to change, then the final part of our gameplay change is to get rid of the victory condition. Maybe we'll do that in a bit. So I can sort of collect stars, and the stars are going to essentially be my life when the battle is initialized. And now when I run into these boxes, I'm not going to trigger any more stars. And I think we need to make the boxes respawn. No. I just realized I need to put a compressor on my chill beats. For the there we go. Alright, so now when I am playing the game, the music will drop out automatically, so we won't have two tracks playing at once, which I understand can be quite annoying. I'm a bit of a neurotic when it comes to music. I hate not hearing the same song twice, or the worst is when you're listening to a song and someone tries to whistle over it. That's not the song. Yeah. You might notice that the new theme song, I just finished exporting it today out of Logic. We were working on that on Friday, and so that's now in the game. And I've got some announcer sounds which I think I'll add to this one. So I think what I'm going to add is that every weapon hit is going to lose a player a star, at least 1 star, and then certain weapons, like power weapons, are going to also cause the player to throw a star, right? So, does that make sense? So, when you get hit by a missile, like right now, you just throw a star out, but I'm going to actually have one of your stars break as well. And it's quite nice that the stars go away from a performance perspective, because without the stars getting in the way, we can, because they have their own light system, we can spend some more processing power on doing the weapon effects. Because we have to keep the CPU usage quite low because we want to target mobile, right? Okay, so what's the next step here? Maybe the next step is making our buttons not look absolute shit. So I changed the theme on our buttons to be... So I was working on a main screen, a main menu, and so that looks a bit like this. Well, not like that. Not much here, to be honest. We're gonna put like a background probably and some other stuff. I might do an animation for this as well. So I set up this theme for our buttons. But I'm not too sure whether that's good enough. I mean, the black and white I think probably works fine. Alright, let's figure out how to make these buttons look a bit better. So I guess we want a new theme, which is separate from the main game theme.